Validate the idea. Before you build a business, do not only trust the idea, validate it. A raw idea is usually built on assumptions. You think people want it, you believe it sounds useful, you imagine it could work. But validation turns that guess into evidence. It helps you understand if people actually need it, want it, and are willing to act on it. Because the market does not reward ideas just because they sound good. The market rewards solutions that solve a real problem for real people. So before you spend too much time, money, or energy building, test the idea first. Look for demand. Look for evidence. Look for real action. Because when you validate before you build, you reduce risk, save time, and create something people are more likely to use. Idea versus validation. An idea is what you think might work. Validation is what the market proves. There is a big difference between believing people need something and seeing people actually respond to it. Many business owners fall in love with the idea too early. They design the product, create the brand, build the website, and only later discover that people are not interested enough. Validation helps you avoid that mistake. It forces you to test the idea before you fully commit. Do people understand it? Do they care? Do they ask questions? Do they join a waitlist? Do they click, reply, comment, or try to buy? These small actions are signals. They show whether the idea has real potential or is just exciting in your own mind. So do not only ask, is this a good idea? Ask, can I prove people want it? What validation means? Validation means turning guesses into evidence. It helps you answer 4 important questions. What problem are we solving? Who are we helping? Do they actually need this? And will they act on it? Without validation, you are only working with opinions. But with validation, you start seeing proof. Proof can be clicks, sign-ups, replies, pre-orders, feedback, or real conversations. The goal is not to prove that your idea is perfect. The goal is to learn if the direction is strong enough to continue. Validation gives you clarity before you invest too much. It helps you build with confidence instead of building with hope. Talk to real people. The best validation comes from real conversations. Do not only sit alone and imagine what customers want. Talk to them. Ask simple questions. What frustrates you? What have you already tried? What do you wish existed? You can find these answers through interviews, direct messages, comments, communities, and customer conversations. The goal is not to convince people your idea is good. The goal is to understand their reality. Listen to the words they repeat. Notice the problems they describe again and again. Look for patterns in their pain, behavior, and expectations. Because conversations reveal real demand. And when you listen deeply before you build, you create something closer to what people actually need. Test small first. After you understand the problem, test the idea in a small way. You do not need to build the full product immediately. Start with a simple version. Create a landing page. Post the offer, show a sample, build a prototype, share a short demo, or ask people to join a waitlist. The goal is to see if people take action before you invest too much. Small tests protect you from big mistakes. They show you what people understand, what they ignore, what they question, and what they actually want. A smart business does not start by building everything. It starts by testing the smallest version that can create learning. Because validation is not about looking perfect. It is about learning fast before spending big. Watch behavior, not opinions. When validating an idea, do not only listen to what people say, watch what they do. People may say this is a great idea, but that does not always mean they will buy it. Real validation comes from behavior. Did they click? Did they sign up? Did they reply? Did they ask for the price? Did they share it with someone? Did they pre-order? Did they take any step that shows real interest? Actions are stronger than compliments. Compliments can make you feel good, but behavior gives you evidence. So do not validate only with opinions. Validate with movement. Because when people act, the market is giving you a clearer answer. Strong signals to look for. A validated idea usually shows strong signals. People do not just say they like it. They show interest through action. They ask questions. They want more details. They compare it with other options. They ask when it will be available. They want the price. They join the waitlist, they share the idea with someone else, or they try to buy before the full product is ready. These signals matter because they show real demand. Weak signals are compliments. Strong signals are actions. So when you test your idea, look for behavior that proves people care enough to move. Because the stronger the signal, the more confidence you have to keep building. Common mistakes. When people validate ideas, they often make a few mistakes. The first mistake is asking friends and family only. They may support you, but they are not always your real customers. The second mistake is asking, "Do you like this idea?" That question usually brings polite answers, not honest evidence. The third mistake is building too much before testing. You do not need the full product to learn if people care. And the fourth mistake is ignoring weak signals. If people say they like it but never click, reply, sign up, or ask for more, that is not strong validation. So do not search for compliments. Search for proof. Because validation is not about feeling confident. It is about finding evidence that the market actually wants what you are building. Validation checklist. Before you move forward, use a simple validation checklist. First, is the problem clear? Second, do you know exactly who has this problem? Third, have you spoken to real potential customers? Fourth, did people show interest through action, not only words? Fifth, did your test create useful feedback? And sixth, is there enough demand to keep going? You do not need perfect answers before starting. But you do need enough evidence to reduce the risk. If people understand the idea, care about the problem, and take small actions toward the solution, that is a good sign. Validation gives you direction. It tells you what to improve, what to remove, and what to build next, because the goal is not to guess better, the goal is to learn faster. Final takeaway. Here is the final takeaway. Do not build first and ask questions later. Validate before you commit. A strong business idea is not only something that sounds exciting, it is something people understand, need, and act on. When you validate, you protect your time, money, and energy. You learn what customers actually want, you see what message gets attention, you discover what problem matters most, and you build with more confidence. So before you launch your next idea, ask yourself, did I test it? Did I speak to real people? Did I watch their behavior? Did I collect proof? And did the market give me a reason to keep going? Because the best businesses are not built on guesses, they are built on evidence. If you want more animated business lessons like this, subscribe to SIVRA, and tell us in the comments what idea you are trying to validate right now. Your challenge might become the next SIVRA video.